Hello, everyone, and welcome to my informative speech involving the U.S. and China relations. I want to focus on three main things: cybersecurity, trade, and military power. As two of the largest superpowers in the world, the actions of both countries have far reaching consequences. The current state of affairs is cause for reflection and introspection. The relationship between U.S. and China has been complex over the years. They have also had issues involving human rights, but I won't get into that too much. My three main points are as follows again: cybersecurity, the trade war, and military power. I want to leave you with the following question: why are the US and China butting heads over trade? Trade relations, according to Pazak of the Warsaw Institute, state this: the ramifications of the tensions are manifold, for they threaten to destabilize the global economy between both countries as they set up tariffs and trade barriers that could lead to a decline in economic growth. Also, furthermore, they could lead to a new era of geopolitical rivalry with China seeking to expand its influence in the Asia-Pacific region while the US looks to maintain its dominance. As we move forward, trade can also stem to many other factors of issues, just like a domino effect, if you so to speak. They both too seek to maintain control, and it's causing many issues around foreign affairs, such as China helping Russia in the Ukraine war. The rivalry between the two countries has also led concerns about a new arms race, which is advancement in new military power, like hypersonic missiles, space-based weapons, and other advancements in military technology. This has raised fears of a new Cold War style between them. This poses a potentially disastrous threat. New tensions between the US and China have risen. Military forces of long wait for dramatizing conflict between the two recently. News brought to my attention by CNN includes this: the increasing adversarial relationship teaches multiple areas of life, from economy to public health. It spans challenges faced by the US military, which are amid the great geopolitical chases of the 21st century. The diplomatic relationship has caused tensions between both parties, and someone has crossed a line somewhere. Also, due to the fact that China is aiding in Russia in Ukraine's war, Representative Mike Gallagher says this: many call this issue a strategic competition, but it's no tennis match. Also, do we want to live in a free world, or do we want someone to control us? Again, I would like to remind everyone that I am here to inform the relationships between US and China revolving trade, military power, and cybersecurity. The spy balloon, as of recently, was only just the first example in which the US and China are vying for technological advancement in the 21st century. They also want to advance in AIs, 5G networks, and quantum computing. On Monday, February 28th of 2023, CNN says this: the White House gave federal agencies a 30-day deadline to remove TikTok, which is owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance. TikTok is known for collecting personal data that can threaten your identity. Also, reports received from Carnegie Endowment of International Peace state this: many Chinese scholars, experts, view China and US restrictions on sensitive technology exports to China as proof that the US seeks to better off itself in the tech sector. The news as of late: a balloon sent by China went over the US, and it sent America into a shock. It was spotted flying a direct path across the US on February 4th of 2023. As stated by the Chinese leader, it was just a weather balloon, but in fact it was not. It was equipped with solar panels and cameras. When it was shot down, it was also filled with helium, which allowed it for its direct path across the US to reach China again. A group called CloudStrike observes China-linked cyber espionage groups that have attacked 39 industries across the globe. Wow, that's amazing and very fearful. FBI Director Christopher Wray told the Homeland Security Committee that in November that China's hacking program is one of the world's largest, which is a threat to many businesses across America and across the globe. Many argue that the US has done its fair share of spying. But I'd like to appreciate everyone for listening to my informative speech involving US and China relations. Again, I would like to state this: As two of the largest superpowers in the world, the actions of both countries have far-reaching consequences. Both countries looking to create a new technological dominance, military power, and trade. I would like to remember my main points again. The trade relations regarding the U.S. and the impact that diving in the economy and how it could all sorts of directions. Military power and who can have the biggest influence on foreign affairs and cybernetic security and who can fight for global advancement. I want to leave you guys with this. Will relations between the U.S. and China ever be resolved, or what will it take for both sides to come to an agreement? Thank you all for listening, and I'll be back.